Let's talk about economic downturn. It's on the forefront of everybody's mind. Everybody's talking about it. So I'm going to give you some hard facts, but then I'm going to give you some advice and best practices as we go through this. So the hard truths, sometimes you just have to work twice as hard for half as much. And you've got to do a little bit more, especially coming off of the economic environment that we've had of COVID and vehicle shortage. Everything worked in our favor. So now it's turning a little bit, and we have to be a little bit more proactive. Things to consider when you're managing your inventory: you really need to be connected to your used cars right now. You need to know what's on the lot, you need to know what's selling, how many you have, and I tend to keep a shorter leash on vehicles. You also need to look at your pricing strategies. So maybe what was working before isn't working now. So you don't have the big markups. You might not be able to trade for a car because a customer has all this equity and then mark it up 2, 3, 4, 5 grand, whatever your model is. So really evaluate that on your appraisal tool and look at your exit strategies. What's feasible? What's going to make you money, turn the car quickly, and then also cause you not to miss it on a trade-in? Because let's be honest, some people that bought their car in the peak of COVID, they need some help getting out of it, and you don't want that to cost you a deal. Another couple of things to remember is you can't ever pay too much for the right vehicle. You might take a little bit less on it when you sell it, put the right money in it, get it gone quick, and use it as an extra unit. The last piece of advice that I would give you on your inventory is you need to look at your stocking strategy. And what was selling a month, 2 months, 3 months ago might not be what's best for your store right now. So what does that mean? That means you have to go car by car and see which vehicles are working on the lot and what you need to stock more of. If you're going to branch out and try carrying something, you might try 1 or 2. Once you find out something works, stock more than one of those vehicles and give them options. Make it a different trim level, make it a different engine, make it a different bed size or cab size. And that will help you on your search results also. When somebody comes in for that specific car, you won't just have one. If it's sold, it's a wasted lead. You'll be able to switch that customer to another car. Also, I like to have switch cars off of my new cars. So if somebody can't afford a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 car, have one that's just under that. Have a $30,000 truck instead of a $40,000 truck. Have a 20 grand luxury car instead of a 50 grand luxury car. Same options. You're solving the same problem for them, but you're making it economically feasible. Lastly, pay attention to your customers. What are they asking for? Where are you missing deals? If you're on the front lines, you'll know because you're talking to customers when you go out on the TO or when you're visiting with them or doing your follow-up. But if you're a GM, go in the office, talk to your sales managers, see what they're seeing and see what they need. Do you need more book to overcome negative equity? Do you need cheaper vehicles because of interest rates? One thing that I always keep in mind is that people are buying cars everywhere. If you're in your area and you say, okay, we have a goal of 100 used cars, I promise you there are going to be 100 people buying used cars this month. So you don't have to create buyers. You just have to merchandise correctly and get your car in front of them. So that means doing all the little things, going back to the basics, and then just grinding it out. Hope this helps. I would love to hear your comments and feedback in the comments. Let me know if I can answer any questions, and good luck selling.